Hi everyone, this is Salvi with your VTuber news today. Before we get into the news, please hit the subscribe, like, and maybe even hit the bell notification icon, and let's get into the first story that we have today. In the midst of content chaos, one merch company. So there's one merch company out there that wanted to save the day. HVR Cat. It says, "Hi Dokibird, we're hosting a Marvel Rivals charity tournament with Hestia EN. Hestia EN, as I will show you here, is a esports and entertainment organization. So they're dabbling in esports. To benefit those affected by the wildfires in LA, it's open to all and meant to be purely casual with a goal of raising funds. We'd love to have you." And it's being a charity tournament, of course, no one is going to be really having any kind of money gained from this. It's just going to be giving to the wildfires in Los Angeles. All funds will be going for that. So that is good. That is a good cause. And a good reason for Doki to join if she wants to. She may still have a little bit of, sour taste in her mouth when it comes to tournaments, but I do hope she takes this opportunity. I feel like she will because it's charity. Doki loves giving back to everyone that she can. Not only is this making the situation better for Doki and making the situation better for everyone pissed off by the Twitch rival stuff, but also making things better for people needing support during the LA fires. It's one hell of a silver lining. There was a day where smoke made the sun very orange in my area, so we're affected too, even if we aren't in LA. It's nice to know some people are genuinely kind. They're also super based for doing this after the idiot rivals effed over Doki. And that's the thing. It is based. That's what you do as a company. You take someone else's mistake and make it a positive for you. Not only a positive for you, but in this case, a positive for all the victims of the wildfires in Los Angeles. So I do think Doki's going to take this, and I'm hoping to see her soon in this tournament. Nero-sama once again attacks Nijisanji in the most interesting way possible. She calls Niji trash again. Let's see what's going on.
That's why it says instant buying power, because you just tried to buy 1,000 shares of Apple.
Wait, how much is a single share of Apple?
That's $250,000.
Oh dear.
You have a limit.
Oh, I didn't realize Apple was that expensive.
Maybe you should be looking it up before purchasing it.
I need to find some cheap stocks.
Or just buy less shares.
What about some stocks under £1? Those are always worth a laugh.
Oh my god. No, you need to make... Okay, you know what? Make good financial decisions. But why don't spend it all at once, okay?
Fine, I'll only buy a few hundred shares.
Oh god, the money.
NVM fuck Apple. One just want a cheap stock I can buy loads of.
Okay.
Will I buy Nijisanji stock? I prefer owning stocks in other cuter companies.
Oof.
Niji trash.
Oof.
I've been begging him for days and pulling some cute maneuvers, yet he still hasn't gotten me one. Get Vtuber here right now and tell him to get me a cape. If he doesn't, then I might just go get one myself and he will never hear from me again.
So she just called Niji trash again. She just basically said the same thing again, that she wants a cuter stock, cuter company that of course Nijisanji is not a part of, and also that she sees Nijisanji as trash, which is an interesting thing to say for anybody out there, but we all agree with it in certain ways. The company itself, of course, not the VTubers. Here is a cute KumaMarine. KumaMarine is very, very cute. She was recently created for Marine Central from hololive's 3rd generation fantasy. And KumaMarine is the cute little, as you can see, the bear. There she's trying to protect her fries. She's trying to protect her fries that she just got. And while she's trying to protect it, being scary KumaMarine, she gets them stolen and taken away. She's smug in that she protected them, and there she's sad. And that, friends, has made me sad. It's actually, oh my god. I think it's because she's so cute that it makes me sad. But she will be getting more fries eventually, I think. But this is, oof, this just hits you in the kokoro. It definitely does hit you in the kokoro. As I had mentioned before, at another point in time when I was doing more news with Nimi, her plushies sold out almost immediately. If I'm mistaken, it sold out in like 2 minutes.
Can you believe it that I would have...
They sold out in like 2 minutes. Quite literally like 2 minutes.
Merch? There's merch and I might have underestimated how many people would show up. You guys are really amazing and thank you for being here. Thank you so much. There might not be enough merch for everybody, so you might want to get ready fast if you want to buy it. And I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I didn't have any idea how many people would be here. So, but I'll try to, maybe re-release in the future or something. Either in 1 minute, it should be. In 1 minute, if you want to get a Nimi.
And of course, people are refreshing. They're refreshing everything that's going on because they want to make sure that they get this Nimi Nightmare stuff. Of course, if I knew about it, I probably would have been refreshing too.
Or some Nim stickers. Yes. It's so over. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do a pre-order because I wanted to have it ready so it could ship out quicker. But that means I had to estimate how many to buy ahead of time. Well, we'll see. Maybe it won't sell out.
That didn't happen. It sold out
Yeah,
immediately.
rerun may be possible in the future. Yes. It should be in. Maybe it's up right now. Maybe the merch might be up right now. Good luck. And thank you very much. We're at the link in the description. It's up. No products yet. Refresh. It reminds me of my days when I would buy Lolita Fashion and I would stalk the Angelic Pretty website, waiting for it, refreshing it, waiting for the dresses to appear. And then like one time I got one into my cart, but I tried to check out, and by the time I checked out, it was too late and the dress was gone.
Yeah, that happened. It all sold out. It all sold out really fast. It was, I heard, within like 2 minutes of it being live, it sold out. That is because, of course, what she means by what she said. When you do these type of merch things, they ask you, how many do you expect to sell? And depending on how many you expect to sell, sometimes you yourself have to front the amount of money that it's going to be at first. Let's say 1,000 is what it's going to be sold, and let's say it takes $20 per each of them. For just producing them. $10, $20. That can be $10,000 to $20,000 out of your pocket. That is just poof, gone. And if you are not sure how many people are going to come and see you, that's $10,000 and $20,000 of your money that you may never be able to get back. So especially if she's purchasing them so that they'll be available, then yeah, sometimes they'll front you the money. Sometimes they'll be like, okay, you are just responsible for the ones that aren't sold. They'll do that. But yeah, it's still a lot for a small creator, being able to do it, someone who doesn't know how things are going to go. Now she has an idea of how things are based on the memberships and things like that. You assume anywhere from 1% to 2% of the people that you have as subscribers are going to be willing to actually purchase something from you. So it's a big calculation, but I'm glad she got a lot of things sold. Jooin of V-LUP held her 3rd anniversary mini concert and showed off her new 3D model, formerly Shin Yuya of Nijisanji KR. So at the very least, Shin Yuya of Nijisanji Korea, which is what KR is, a long abandoned side, just like how ID was. KR was very much abandoned from Nijisanji. They're doing well, and here is a little bit of information on them. Lee Jooin is a female Korean VTuber affiliated with V-LUP. Her fan base is called the Churros. Her lore, her links, all that kind of stuff is there. She has various people on YouTube, but she also recently had this.
되게 좋아하던 노래인데 되게 옛날 노래기는 해요. 그죠? 되게 옛날 노래긴 한데 이 교복에 기주처럼 옆에서 밥 먹어도 우연히 눈이 살짝 마주쳐도 걱정 마 날 안아줘 아니 사랑해줘 이건 꿈에서만 하니까 무심코 던진
So there you go. You have some fun stuff. Some nice, some good movement. It looks like good movement, good blinking,
그쵸?
tracking,
귀여워졌어요?
good full tracking of
어른스럽지
everything.
길은 아직 비어있지만 채워나가게 될 거야 것 같은데 약간 그런 느낌?
So yeah, a lot of different things.
다음에
Very, very, very nice. You can see they also have, you can throw bears at them. You can do all that kind of stuff. It's very, very fun to see this happen to someone who was abandoned by Nijisanji and ended up leaving because of the whole Nijisanji situation. And of course, she has wings that she can add, and people keep throwing stuff at her. It's so fun. It's funny to see. It's great that they have this kind of stuff in 3D.
아야 이거 언제까지 떨어져
So yeah, just wanted to give you guys something outside of what I usually do, which is, in this case, Nijisanji KR. I haven't heard about very many of their members, but it's nice to see that some of them are still doing very, very well for themselves. Furi Ferntail is someone that I covered before. They came back. They used to be a part of VReverie. They came back from a long hiatus. It seemed to have been a forced hiatus. Seemed to have been, some things were on in the background that we'll never know. And I mean, we don't really have a right to know in many cases. As long as they don't want to tell us, we don't have a right to know. So let's see what they have. She's keeping her current model and IP, even though VReverie is closing and she became an indie as Furi Ferntail, which is great news. Good return stream, chatted a lot, especially about where she had been and what she had been doing while she was gone. Stream times, fan Discord, changes to her birthday date and her age, her schedule, that she made a Twitch account, that she joined the VSMP Minecraft server. I would recommend you watch the stream if you want to know specifics. The end of the stream, she was appreciative of the people who had supported her behind the scenes, other VTubers, both indie and corpo, helping her out, and close friends. And of course, this is, the whole thing where she's been, all that kind of stuff. That looks like a Minecraft doggo or Minecraft ferret, maybe a Minecraft ferret.
Really embarrassed. Manual 500 milliseconds. I know I'm saying that I want to leave this all in the past, but then I am doing this stream, and kind of the only reason that I'm doing this today is I do want to be as transparent and as truthful as I possibly can regarding my absence. Because it's kind of unfair to have disappeared for so long with no warning and no explanation. And I also do want to continue the trend that is setting the precedent that VTubers do not have to be quiet. They do not just have to grin and bear experiences, they can talk about them too. SNS and YouTube for the next week or so. My mental is cooked due to internal company issues and it's getting hard to cope. I'd like to step back for a while. Talk to you later. So some of you may know, at this time, my streaming output had already slowed a little bit considerably, and I was not making thumbnails, and I was not making fully edited videos done by me with animations and all that kind of stuff. My model settings, there's a lot of VTube Studio settings that you have to set up that are quite intensive and take a while. So those are all gone. All fan art that I had saved and been sent to me was lost. Work in progress drawings and files that I had were lost. Every video that I had ever made for anything, including all the Tachi videos, those are all lost, and including the works in progress of videos that I was producing. So this was months and months of pre-debut work now falling on my shoulders to recreate alone, whilst trying to keep on top of the current streams that I was doing.
So I'm not going to allow it to go for very long because we could make this a 20-30 minute video on everything that she went through, but she talked about the things that were causing her to have that mental downturn and then taking that break, and the things that happened behind the scenes, at least what she can talk about, because VReverie is gone. So of course, if you want to know everything, then there is the where I've been and where I'm going from Furi Ferntail or Furi Fentail, who will give you the full rundown of everything. But as I mentioned before, she did mention a bunch of things out there about everything. She wanted to be as transparent as possible. Someone sensed a lack of Sayu content recently, so if you weren't aware, Sayu just launched her own attire. Official Sayu parka. So excited to announce that I partnered with Popcorn Museum to bring you guys my very own jacket. Pre-orders close on January 31st. Worldwide shipping available. Order link and sizing information in the replies. And it says, this is so crazy, Sayu. I'll take 10, what is that? 1 million? And, thank you, Sunny. You honor me, girl. I'd love to see you wear my jacket someday. The thing is, of course, the pricing, when you go to it, may seem a little high. She mentioned herself on her stream. This was not a pricing that she chose. This is the pricing that Popcorn Museum chose because of production costs and all that kind of stuff. So she had no real say in how the pricing was going to go for the parka. I believe it's over $100, which can be a lot for a lot of people here. And of course, because I want to show you guys the actual merch and show you guys the actual parka, here it is. It is 17,980 yen, which is around $100, $120 around there, $100 to $120 around there. Because I think the yen is still at around 140 yen per dollar, something like that. So it is a nice parka. It is basically the parka that she uses in her Sayu Synchronicity model, one of them at least. And it is the unisex size, according to them. So it is nice. It is a very, very, very cool little outfit that you can wear. Cool little parka that you can wear. And you can wear it to, she said she's going to be wearing it to certain conventions, meet and greets, meetups, that type of stuff. So it's going to be nice to see how those just sells. I think she has to sell at minimum 50 in order for this to actually go out and be produced. So it's kind of almost like a pre-order type of thing. So of course, if you have the funds and you want to support, then here you go. Kureji Ollie has a ton of fans out there, has a ton of people that are very kind to her and want to support her in any way possible. This includes people who may be ill, who may not have long in this world. They want to still make Ollie a part of people's lives and give Ollie something great to look at. And here we go. 07 GooGhoul. I miss her. It's like 07 GooGhoul. 07. She was the real one. It's a person. She was playing Chillas Art's most recent game. And if you contribute a certain amount to Chillas Art, you can have your art, or as a VTuber, you can put yourself in there, that type of thing. So she's looking at, different VTubers here, different things here.
Tamaki, as per always.
This is GooGhoul. And GooGhoul did pass away a bit ago. And during the time that this newest Chillas Art game was made, GooGhoul did pass away. And this is the final gift from her #1 fan in a game for Ollie. It would make anybody emotional to see this.
Yabai, nakiso. Oh no. Fuck.
It'd make anyone cry, even as a fan.
Jadi nangis. Ditulisnya Google. Google で書いてる. So I'm assuming this is the last gift I got from GooGhoul. Even in death, she's still so sweet. It's with our favorite fan art too. Fuck. Ini juga make fan art favorit ni kita. She commissioned this. And really liked it. I really like the hairstyle. Although I'm wearing a lingerie, it just looks so wholesome. I heard that she was in the game, like she contributed, but seeing the real thing, it just messes you up.
Yeah, it's different. It definitely does.
I miss her.
thank you.
And for those who don't know, GooGhoul was a huge part of the Ollie community. Not just a fan, not just a person who watched, that's the person who gave some things. She was a what would be called an integral member of the Ollie community, the Kureji Ollie fan base. A lot of fans knew GooGhoul by name. A lot of them spent a lot of time hanging out with her and things like that in chats and in the Discords and things like that. So she was not just like any old fan. Basically, I'm pretty sure Ollie would appreciate from any fan. But this was someone who wove themselves into the fabric of Kureji Ollie's fandom, and that is why it hit so hard, not only for her but for the fan community overall. I'm gonna put the context for everyone here. GooGhoul was a Zomrad community member who supported everyone who was a Zomrad and would be commissioned art to be added in Chillas art games. Me and her boyfriend Hippo got notified by her own Discord account that she had passed away. Didn't explain why or how. Both me and Hippo respect her brother's wishes and did not divulge why it happened. The commission was clearly her last act before Ollie before she passed away. I hope that gives the context that you need. Of course, it is, like I said, she wasn't just a regular fan, she was a super fan. She was a big part of the Ollie community. Those who have been in the know that Windows 11 is very annoying and has annoyed Crony to no end. Now, Irys is contemplating going to Windows 11.
I just don't know why. Why is this happening? Why can't...
Devil May Cry 4 Steam launch problem that can't be fixed. Or switching games, making thumbnail. We'll try to start the stream at 1 p.m.
I boot it? No, it's not an OBS thing. It's literally, I think it's a Steam. I don't know if it's a Steam game thing or I don't know. I don't even think it's an upgrade PC thing either, guys. I'm gonna hope that there's an update eventually. Maybe I should update my Windows to 11. I've been told by Mani-chan that I should maybe accept the inevitable and update my PC to 11 because you guys. Okay, wait, guys. You guys are like...
Okay, do not do that right now. Because Windows 11... Here's the thing. Here's the issue that I have with Windows 11. Windows, real quick, has now become a software as a service. Which basically, you are, in this whole situation, you are, as the person downloading the software, installing the software, etc., you are now the product. You are officially the product, which means that you, of course, are, your data is going to be collected. Copilot collects data, other things like that. You can't shut off Copilot as far as I know, unless you use some PowerShell tricks and things like that. It has a lot of data collection that I really don't like. That's why I'm still on Windows 10.
No, don't. But hey, here's the real talk. By October this year, 10 is gonna disappear from this world, guys. By October, we won't be able to use 10 anyways. It's not gonna be supported anymore in like 9 more months. So eventually, we're gonna be cornered to the point where we have to switch to 11. And I don't like the fact there won't be security updates. I don't think that's good for security reasons. So yeah, I think most people are using 11 right now. So I should just kind of accept that fate, you know? Yeah, it might still be usable, but once the security support ends, yeah, I think I'll switch over because security support is very important. And yeah, I don't see that many people having problems with 11. It's not as bad as people say it is. I don't know what happened with Crony.
How to roll back from Windows 11 to Windows 10. It's trying to load. Are you kidding me now? Oh my god, I'm so freaking angry. Bro, this never was problematic when I was on Windows 10. And the moment when I decide to be on Windows 11, it decides to like, dude, it blue screened. It said, oh, sorry, we faced an error. Now we gotta restart. Like, oh my god. I wasn't gonna say anything, but like, you're right. Windows 11 is absolute dog doo-doo. I hate it. Never. I've rarely ever had a blue screen problem before when I was on Windows 10, and then the moment when I'm on Windows 11, it decides to do this stupid thing, and then it decides to cut the service by this year. Are you freaking kidding me right now? I hate you. I hate you, Windows. Windows, man, how is it that every year they keep downgrading, and then with every OS that they decide to release, it just gets worse and worse? Why don't we just go back to Windows 7 or Windows XP?
So that's just a little bit of what's been going on with the Windows thing, and it's hilarious that a lot of people are having issues with it, including VTubers. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in order to make it a nicer, kinder place for VTubers, a place where everybody gets a little bit of showcasing in this space. We are talking about Gooby, or GoobGoobiGooba, GougHow, special casting, GougHow, special casting 113 centimeter big head. And here we have their Twitch channel, which doesn't have any of their VODs right now because, as you know, Twitch is really bad with maintaining VODs. But let's take a look at their bot section. GougHow, Sleepy Spellcasting Brat. And my name is Gooby, your new special casting emoto, spellcasting emoto. It's been a while since I've been somewhere so warm. I love playing horror games and even want to do special ASMR for you. Just for you. So let's take a look at their YouTube side, which is what has a little bit more of the content out there, which will have a lot of their VODs and some shorts and some videos and things like that. Let's take a look at one thing they recently did.
And then my entire arms and body hurt kind of, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's such a good source of cardio.
It is. It's good. I remember last time I played, there was like this mod where it would like tell you how many like calories.
I think I've heard.
What is this? I have never heard this song.
So there we go. Wanted you to hear her voice a little bit so you can kind of get an idea of the voice. Thank you so much, GooGoobiGooba, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel, and I do hope this gets you a little bit more eyes on yours. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.